Morning.
Morning. Michael, what stands out about the Tampa special teams? Anything different from the last time you guys faced them?
Yeah, Keith, he's been doing this for a very long time, and he has a very physical unit. They do a really good job of playing clean football. On the outside, on their punt covers, they have Zion McCollum, who's Tristan's twin brother, and Hayes, who I think Hayes leads the NFL in tackles. They're a gritty bunch. They play hard. They play disciplined. So we got our hands full. I know, we played them. Seems like a long time ago, but they've done a really good job just progressing throughout the entire entirety of the season. Have a good group of specialists in Triner and their punter Camarda. They do a really good job of flipping the field. Big leg punter. And Chase has done an unbelievable job. I think he's at like 92% in terms of field goal percentage. So he's got a really good group, and we got our hands full this come Monday in Tampa.
How big of a loss is Sidney Brown, and who fills that void?
Yeah, obviously for Sidney, you feel terrible for him. He's been doing such a good job both defensively and special teams wise. But again, just like anything else, in the special teams room, it's next man up. You saw Tristan take some reps at gunner in terms of taking his place. So it's going to be hard to fill that void, but we're ready in this room. We got all the guys in this room ready to get their name called up whenever and play at a high level. I think we've done a really good job of that the entirety of the season. So it's one other thing. You just feel bad for Sidney. He does such a good job, plays with such intensity, and it's hard to replace a guy that has that much ferocity out on the outside. But Tyler does a great job getting all those guys in the gunner room ready to perform at a high level.
Michael, could you imagine having a better kicker-punter combination than you've had? I mean, they've had unbelievable seasons.
Yeah, it's really a credit to all three of them. Rick, Jake, and Braden have done an unbelievable job all year. Kudos to them for setting Philadelphia records in both their respected positions. But those guys, they come into work every day, trying to get better. You could be, in whatever year you're on, get kind of complacent. They never want to look for complacency. They're always trying to get better. And the best thing about it is, all three of them together, they have fun, which is awesome. It takes, a lot of the stresses of the job away when you're just coming in here, having a great time, not with those three, but everybody else in this room. So just kudos to them for going out every time and being a difference when their number's called.
Speaking of Tristan, what has he brought to the special teams unit? And besides playing kick coverage and return, same with punt, what has he brought to the special teams unit?
Yeah, I mean, he brings some speed. Guy that can run 4.4, good size. He's very cerebral. He's always intent. When he's not called up on game day, he helps with the practice squad, give us looks of the opposing team. But when his number is called, he's very attentive. He knows exactly what he's supposed to do on his assignment, and he's helped us a lot. He did a great job for us in the Washington game, moving around different positions. And last week, coming in for Sidney to spell him after he unfortunately got hurt. So Tristan has done an unbelievable job, but it's not just Tristan. I think everybody that's gotten their name called from practice squad has helped us out in special teams, from Brandon to Tristan to Mario, all those guys. So it's just one of those things that Tyler and Joe P do an unbelievable job of not just getting the guys that are active ready, but he gets the practice squad guys ready just in case their numbers called throughout the week of practice.
How much time do you spend kind of encouraging those practice squad guys and just reminding them they could get a shot? Because it's easy to feel like you're not part of the team when you're on the practice squad, but so many of them have been promoted and to the 53 or game day elevations.
Yeah, I think that's as a special teams coach, that's what you fall in love with the position, because you get to work with everybody, regardless if they're active or on the practice squad. Because at times, guys, may get nicked up during practice, so you have to be able to flip. All right, you're going to take some couple reps with these with the active roster, just in case you are called up if the guy can't play on game day. So it's one of those things where we always try to have everyone ready, because you never know what's going to happen throughout the practice week. But I think that's what you fall in love with when you do go into special teams, that you not just got a group of three guys, you got the entire team that you have to get ready for that game. So it's just one of those things that you fall in love with and you just want to keep getting better and better at throughout the entirety of your career.
Anything unique about Tampa Stadium from a special teams perspective, wind or?
It's better than playing in Kansas City and Buffalo this weekend. I know that with the weather. I'm not going to be mad at 76-degree weather, but, obviously anytime there's a little bit of wind or, possible rain in the forecast, we'll be ready for that. But 76 degrees in January, I don't think I'll be able to be too mad at that.
Having seen so much rain like you guys have this year, does that give you an advantage if it does rain?
I don't know if it really gives you that advantage. I mean, they play, early September is kind of their hurricane month. They'll get some rain as well. But everybody in the NFL is always ready for bad weather. So it is a luxury that we've had so many games in, kind of weather type situations. But again, we're ready for anything. They got to play in it. We got to play in it. But we got to be able to come back in here tomorrow, get the game plan down. And, there's nothing to look forward or, behind or past us right now. It's a one-game season. Obviously, when you get to the playoffs, if you don't, perform at a high level on that given day, your season's over and you're having an exit meeting the next morning. So for us, it's just taking it one step at a time, one day at a time, for us to come out Monday night and put our best foot forward and help this team out any way we can to move on to the next round.